a good idea, actually, just to stay online constantly. Some people don't understand that their FOB can be rated when they're offline. Like, even if you disconnect the cord on your PS4, you'll still get rated. Doesn't matter. Because once it creates the FOB, that's when they're allowed to actually raid you from that point on. And they only raid your resources that are the unprocessed resources. So
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
well, it only unlocks after mission 22, so if you manage to do a bunch of side quests and like rank up your guys before the FOB actually unlocks at mission 22, then you'll be fine for the most part. Just make sure that you add all the security features, just go full bore into them. Don't know how this guy saw me, but whatever. It seemed like that hurt, by the way. The spin into the wall. Seems like that would knock a couple teeth out. Oh, come on. They saw me through that. Wow. Forgot how sensitive they are. Shouldn't have run. My fault. I should know better.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Oh well, point farm time.
Roger that.
Let's take out that mortar first. Well, I mean, I'm trying not to spoil the ending for people that are watching, so I'd rather not discuss it, but at some point I'll probably talk about it. But I really liked it. That's all, I'll say that much. No specifics, but yeah. I felt like most of the stuff except for one thing was really tied up in a bow very nicely. Even if you think about the old MSX games, they addressed a lot of the things that were not really addressed up until that point, so they made a lot of sense. They didn't have as many, like, Metal Gear Solid cutscenes as I probably would have liked, but regardless of that, I mean, it was still very good. Especially if you listen to all the tapes. They fill in a lot of the blanks in the tapes. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, it does that temporarily because I guess like Twitch does that. Hold on one second. Yeah. It does that from time to time, and I'm not, normally you'd only get that when you're a partner, so I don't know if, one of the Twitch guys who helps run Twitch is doing it, but yeah. But yeah, every now and then it'll do that, and yeah, that button will pop up. I don't know why, but I like it. I wish it would stay like that, but... But yeah, as soon as that happens every time, and it's happened like 3 or 4 times in the last week, I've always, you know, lost like good 50 to 40 people when I'm streaming, which is a little unfortunate when it actually happens, but oh well. But the quality settings are neat. Like, I wish I would stay. They're all down low, apparently. 3 of them, at least. And there's the rest of them across the bridge. You have to lead these guys because everything's a real bullet, so sometimes I just miss them because I'm trying to lead them. There we go.
Infiltration successful.
Did I make my character look like Gabe Newell? No. Unfortunately. I'm sure there's people that have come pretty close, though. That avatar creator is pretty neat.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
Realistic, you are misremembering how good the patterns were in MGS 1 and 2. The patterns in MGS 1 were awful. They were terrible. It's pretty much exactly the same AI. They will. They'll invade me. They'll know. And they can invade back. I shall raid this guy. Get his fuel. Yeah, that's a pretty awesome rune. I used to use that a ton just because I didn't want to waste the money on the helicopter until I learned that, oh, you can just use the helicopter at any time, it doesn't matter. You can just return AAC if you press the pause button instead of using your money. Whenever it saves, you just press that. The desert's only one part of the world. There's more. They've already shown that off in trailers.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB.
Yeah, they could, son. They definitely could.
I'll be looking forward to meeting the
Like I mentioned, this FOB feels very good. It has its great moments. It has real awesome, you know, defense and attacking moments with the AI, and also other players. But at the same time, it really feels like it's kind of like the beta for MGO. It feels like they're, you know, this is like their first shot. Maybe they use it to figure out how to actually make MGO better. I just hope that's what they end up doing with it. Yeah, servers are working, as far as I know. I was able to defend, and people were able to defend me, so everything on that end seems to be working fine. Oh, tow mail, here he comes. Already got him defending.
You gonna extract him?
That's a pretty quick. That's what I mean. Like, I didn't set off an alarm. I mean, yes, they got on the radio, but you know, he was already able to defend, and I really didn't alert anybody, so I didn't get the alarm going off. So you should be able to stealth in FOBs, but you really can't because of that.
He's coming too. Roger that. CP, this is Zulu 4. Heard an explosion. Location unclear. Over. You gonna extract him?
I see you. I see you.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Where'd you go, buddy? Where'd you go? There he is. I was wondering where he was. Here he comes. Now he's down. Yeah, you get 30 minutes. Like I said, this is all about patience more than anything. You shouldn't, like, run around in FOB for the most part, unless you're just planning to kill them all. Oh my god. gonna wait for the alarm to go off for a second. Because otherwise I won't have a chance beating this. Hello, Combat Nacho. Did he see me? What's he doing? Question is, where is he? There he is. Every time I'm killing his guys, he's losing money. So part of baiting him to where I am is killing the people. Oh, shut up. How in the fuck?
Infiltration failed.
It was so far away.
Try a little harder next time.
Whatever.
Damn it. A staff member
Lame
died.
rocket
Try to be more
user.
careful next time, boss.
Well, I don't know why I should expect any less. Hey, I can't actually do anything. I can't aim, so let me use a rocket launcher or grenade launcher. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. Darth is right. Four by four. You could do that, yeah. Just like take the four-wheeler and run him off. There actually is one in the back for him. But I actually just kind of ran around and I extracted him, so... Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, Omega. Because the rank 6 rocket launcher you get if I used it for a round, you guys would see what I'm talking about, but it hits so many times and it does so much damage that it literally just kills you in one shot regardless. I think that might have actually been what he used on me. I'm not sure, gnomes. I'm not sure when I unlocked it, I just had it unlocked in the beginning. Yes, nacho, it would. Especially if you ate nachos. Don't spoil the game for people if you can, please.
CP, this is Delta 4. Under attack from an unknown position. Over. You gotta extract.
I've already finished the game, so... I don't know, I was just saying it just in case you did. Just pre-saying that.
Roger that.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought too, Dice. But the rank 6 rocket launcher that I have, one of the last ones actually that you get for the rocket launcher, is so powerful and launches so many rockets that if you use it, you just immediately kill people. It doesn't matter how many rockets you take. It does so much damage in a radius that it will immediately kill you, regardless of armor. That's why people will say, "Oh, it's OP," which it kind of is, but it's, I mean, you saw that I was able to at least kill him twice, or at least Fulton him twice. Which, if I was any further in the platform, I could have probably escaped, but unfortunately, I was so far back. Yep. It's not really hard back, it's just, usually just kind of figure things out slowly, work into it. The game kind of teaches you stuff at a reasonable pace. Doesn't really throw you into stuff that's way too hard, usually. There's only one mission in particular that I'm thinking of that is like that, but that's much later in the game. This game rewards patience and just kind of stalking out your prey more than anything, so apparently I can't talk. Sorry. That's what happens when you stream for way too long and end up getting tired. Yep. Wormhole is a very late game thing, so... I think it's actually the last Fulton that you actually get, so... It can actually be used underneath buildings too, so that you can teleport stuff that's underneath, like resources and other things that they hide. There are 50 missions, Legendary, in the game currently. There is another one that if you decide to investigate about Mission 51, then feel free, but I would assume that it might be coming later in DLC and other kind of forums, maybe an update. Yeah, it's that wormhole upgrade is also a lot of money to research and takes like a couple hours, so it's not a quick thing that you can actually get to. And I believe you actually may have to get through all the Fulton upgrades too. Is there anything else I can steal? Doesn't look like it.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, the game is very long, so don't worry about blazing through it. Just kind of take it at your own pace and get there when you get there. Yeah, that's one it was, for sure. Yeah, I mean, geez, I'll show you my playtime at this point. I'm still 86% completion. A lot of it's just side op objectives, or I'm sorry, main missions side objectives that I actually had to do. I've already done all the main mission stuff, but take a look at my playtime if you're curious at how... Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Let me get through this real quick. All of their online information that greets you when you log in is all this stuff, so you have to press that many times to get through. But that is my playtime. 182 is hours, not minutes. So I played this for more than 182 minutes. Just more. Been playing way too much this game. I don't even know what that is from like hours to money, kind of like figuring out how much money I might have spent to kind of get there for the number of hours of entertainment that I've gotten out of this game. Yeah, I still want more. So I haven't reached a point where I feel bored of the game yet. So I was starting to reach boredom with the side quest stuff that I was having to go through. You know, after I actually beat the game. After I beat the game, there's not really much except for like replaying missions and getting S rank. So, and I would probably say that's in the 100-hour range, kind of reaching you there for that.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB. You can capture staff from them.
Wow, Fire.
Looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Yeah, this game you definitely get you the value for your money. I don't think I've played a game where I've spent this much time, except for maybe like Ark recently. I think that was like the last game that I spent that much time in. That and like Fallout, Skyrim, NBA 2K15. Those are the only other games that I've actually spent this much time in. And World of Warcraft, obviously, but that isn't. I don't know if that necessarily counts because it's an MMO, not the same class of game. Ah, God. Always hit that railing. Always. I honestly didn't even know this game was on the PS3. People keep saying that, PS3 and Xbox 360, but I didn't even know it was on it. I didn't know that the Fox engine could actually work on PS3 and 360. It looks incredible. I mean, other than you telling me, I mean, usually the multi-platform games they look terrible, and they're not nearly as good as the other stuff that's like same gen sort of thing, like all of the next gen exclusive stuff.
Leave the rest to us.
So I'm still really surprised by that. My B-Day is on the 27th, so I'm hoping to actually get that birthday scene. I'm trying not to spoil myself on the birthday scene. So, my birthday's only about a little bit more than a week away. A week and a half. It's a lot of repeating sevens, son. You got 7-11 in your name, or in your birthday. If you were in Europe, it would be 7-11.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Oh, don't tell me that, so I don't want to know. Oh. I've been trying to avoid it. Yeah, the PS4 version of this game, at least with the digital copy, has been kind of rocky for me on the frame rate. It's been mostly 60, and then whenever I get tranked, it goes down, it plummets to like 5 or 10 frames a second. And then sometimes when I'm out in the open world, not in FOB, like it'll just plummet, the frame rate will just plummet to like 30 or less. Just all of a sudden, and for no reason at all, as far as I know. So... Nice. It definitely seems like a Konami thing to do, to like have one of the other story bits excluded for DLC, like right at the end of the title. It seems like a very good Konami thing for them to do. Yeah, there have been times where I've kind of wanted to scream, you know, the rallying cry of F Konami, but, you know. There's a while there where I didn't even think I was going to actually get MGS 5, just because I was going to wait to buy it on used so that Konami didn't get any money, but then I just realized that, nah, that doesn't really work, because I'm sure Kojima's still getting royalties on this regardless of, you know, everything going on. Same thing with all the people on the staff. Then again, they had most of their people as contractors, so I don't know if that actually is the case. That maybe is not the case, who knows.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, Turkey Baby probably is best, actually, now that I think about it. Because then you get a bunch of food, great food, plus the presents to go along with it. And it's right before Christmas, too, so then you get double presents if you're a kid. It's probably really good as a kid. Not so much as an adult, people probably start to skip over at a point. Like say, hey, your birthday's, you know, in November, right before Christmas. Nah, let's just group in, like, the present, like, all together. Fireworks on In November? Huh. Jeez. Didn't know that. Oh, that's, is that the Guy Fawkes Day? Or is it, am I not? Might not. I'm remembering this correctly. Remember the 5th of November? That whole thing? I forget. The thing that V for Vendetta was based on. That may be just the movie, who knows? You remember not getting blown up. That's by using explosives, exactly.